Imagine McDonald's replacing the golden arches with, let's say, a giant burger. Or KFC removing Colonel Sanders and putting a cow in his place. Sounds absurd, right? But that's exactly what just happened in the fast food world. The Long John Silver's chain, a synonym for fried fish and nautical romance, just changed its legendary logo from a fish to a chicken. Yes, you heard that right. Fins have made way for feathers. Let's figure out what this is. Marketing genius or an act of surrender?
For the uninitiated, Long John Silver's is an iconic American chain founded in 1969. Its name is a reference to the pirate from Treasure Island, and all its branding was built around the idea of fresh, affordable seafood. Their batter-fried fish, shrimp, and crab cakes were the closest thing to the ocean for millions of people in landlocked states. The fish logo wasn't just a picture, it was a promise of a maritime adventure. And now, that promise has changed.
The company officially announced that the classic fish icon would be replaced by chicken. But they didn't just swap the image, they added an entire phrase to their branding: chicken and seafood. This isn't a quiet change, it's a loud statement. The new logo is already on digital platforms and will be seen by millions on a NASCAR vehicle at the upcoming South Point 400 race. They are literally hoisting their new flag for everyone to see.
Why chicken? The answer is simple, because chicken is king. It's the most popular and fastest growing protein in the world. It's cheaper, more versatile, and perceived as a healthier alternative to red meat. But the company frames this not as submission to the market, but as letting a secret out. Quote the senior VP of marketing, "Guests have been telling us for years that our chicken is a closely guarded secret." It sounds nice, but let's be honest. They aren't letting a secret out, they're playing the safest bet in the game. And this is where it gets interesting. It turns out Long John Silver's chicken strips have a quiet cult following. And their recent menu tests, including Nashville hot chicken and chicken rolls, received rave reviews. Imagine, you go to a fish restaurant, try the chicken, and realize it's bomb. This creates that very secret effect they talk about. Perhaps the brand finally realized that its hidden superweapon isn't fish, but fowl.
The most important question? Does this mean less seafood? The company categorically denies this. They state that fish, shrimp, and crab are still the foundation of the menu. Seafood will always be part of our DNA, they say. Here lies the genius of this move. They aren't replacing one category with another. They are expanding their identity. They are saying, we are not just a fish restaurant. We are a restaurant that serves great chicken and great seafood. They are trying to capture two audiences instead of one. Of course, there are huge risks. What if the fish fans see this as a betrayal? When a brand tries to be everything to everyone, it risks becoming nothing. Long John Silver's uniqueness was always in its narrow nautical focus. By becoming just another place with chicken, they are entering brutal competition with KFC, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, and dozens of other chains. A brand's strength is in its focus, and now that focus is blurred. And for us, the simple eaters, what changes? The $6 basket menu will now include more chicken options. We get more choice, but it's also a sign of how powerful consumer trends are. We, with our money and preferences, are forcing pirate giants to change their flags. We are voting for chicken, and the industry is listening. So what is it in the end? A genius rebrand or an act of desperation? The truth, as usual, is somewhere in the middle. It's a bold and perhaps long overdue step. The brand acknowledges that its future depends on its ability to adapt. They aren't abandoning their past, but they are looking clearly into a future where chicken sits on the throne. Will Long John Silver succeed in catching this wave, or will they drown in a sea of competitors? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, they've got everyone talking about them. And in marketing, as we know, Even bad PR is good PR.
So what do you think? Is this the right move or the death of a classic brand? Have you tried their chicken? Is it really that good? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, like this video if you want more deep dives like this, and subscribe to the channel.